Okay, so maybe hate is a strong word. More like dislike, strongly dislike. But yeah, maybe not hate because I can live with it. Hey guys, it's Kavetta. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna go over 5 things that I dislike, highly dislike, strongly dislike about Playa del Carmen, Mexico. I'm sure some of these would apply, to different cities, but since I'm in Playa del Carmen, that's what I'm going to talk about. It is not anything too crazy, but it's just things that I find a little bit annoying. And I know my privilege is probably speaking right now, but I love Mexico. It's not something that would turn me off or anything like that, but I'm just letting you know a couple things before you get here. Some of the things that you can take before you come so you're not in this position. Okay, so one of the first things I am not particularly fond of is that I cannot find gallon bottles of milk. I don't think I can find gallon bottles of any kind of drink, period. I don't remember. I haven't seen them. Back home in the US, we can get those gallon bottles of milk, whether it's almond milk, regular milk, lactose milk. You can get them, in large bottles. Here, the closest I found was 1.5 liter, and they are, I think it was 30 something pesos, so like $1.50 or so. So it's a little bit pricey because where I'm from in Florida, I can get a gallon of milk at Aldi for like $2 and change. And my little one goes through milk like water. Like if you have one of those kids that just drink milk like it's water, yeah. But one of my friends, she did tell me that I can buy like a case of, I think 4 or 6, but I haven't found, like, I didn't put in enough work to find it, to see how it would work out. But I couldn't find bigger bottles of stuff, big jugs. I'd have to go to Costco or Sam's, and of course you need a membership for that. I'm sure they would sell it there because, it's Costco and Sam's. But in like a regular supermarket, things like that, you're not gonna find bigger bottles or, and it's normal, well, back home to find a gallon bottle of milk or juice. But here, you're not gonna find that. So you're gonna be stuck with a liter, or the most, like I said, was like 1.5 liters. So it's not horrible, but it does work out to be more. So you're spending more money to get, less milk, and if you double that up or triple that up, you're spending, a good amount to get the equivalent of what you get back home. So it's not a hate, it's just a inconvenience, pretty much. What I actually hate, and like I said, it's still a strong word saying hey, but oh my God, the paper products, toilet paper and paper towel. If I could ship toilet paper and paper towels from back home, I would. I do not know what these are because it's literally paper. Like, they are horrible. If you are used to certain toilet paper or paper towel, forget it. You're gonna go crazy. Like, we go through paper towel and toilet paper like there is no tomorrow. Because if you think you're gonna, get a Brawny or a Bounty in one sheet and you clean up the spill, no, you're taking like 5-10 sheets of this paper towel. And I've tried different brands. I've tried to go up in price, I've gone down in price, and I haven't found anything whatsoever that halfway come to what I'm accustomed to or what you're used to. You can get, of course you can get cheap, crappy paper back home, but at least you have the option to buy better quality. Here, you get what you get. Okay, so you're gonna be using more. Like, we go through paper towel and toilet paper so much. And then speaking of the toilet paper, it's gonna take you a minute to find one that is not scented. Everything is scented. And if you're a female, like, we don't do scented. We don't do scented, right? It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous trying to find. And then I think the lowest I saw was like a 4-pack. So I'm here buying 4 packs and I'm like, and I smell it in the store and it doesn't smell like it has anything in there. And I get home, I open up the pack and I'm like, oh, yep, lavender. Oh, yep, citrus. What am I doing with citrus toilet paper? So I literally do not like this. Like, I do not like the paper towels and the toilet papers. That is something that I would pack a suitcase and just bring toilet paper and paper towel. So if you're coming and you're used to a certain toilet paper, you know, quilted northern or cottonelle something, bring a couple until you get used to the ones here, because it is, yeah, no, I don't like them. Okay, another thing I highly dislike, the bedding. Sheets, bring your sheets. Like, I'm gonna tell you now, do not plan to buy sheets here. If you're coming here to stay, do not plan to buy sheets here. If you are someone that's fine with buying secondhand sheets from like the hotels and things like that, the markets that we went to, the Sunday markets, and I had a video of that, and I showed, yeah, I think I showed the picture, a couple clips of the guys selling the hotel bedding. Those are quality bedding. That's the only place you're gonna find quality sheets. You go to Walmart or Mega and you try to buy sheets, paper, writing paper. They're just a little bit thicker than, no, they're not thick. They're just a little bit stronger than the toilet paper and the paper towel. You will go mad. And you're not even have to, I'm not even, you know, saying when I'm back home, I'm using, you know, high thread count and I'm all fancy or whatever. No, I just use regular sheet, you know, just a decent quality sheet. But the sheets here, you have to be here, touch one to understand that the sheet, like I am so longing, I am longing, I'm thinking about it, I'm yearning to lay to sleep under good sheet. That would make my night. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is. Like, I want to have a good night's sleep under some good sheets. Bring your sheet with you. I promise you're gonna need good sheets. The next thing I dislike, drivers. The taxi drivers, the locals that drive. If you're coming here, do not think you're coming and it's, you know, pedestrian has the right of way, or just take that out of your mind. When you're coming here, just know that everything else except the pedestrians have the right of way. They will drive 100 miles in maybe a 35-mile zone. They do not care. I don't even think they have speed limits, so that's why they probably just go like crazy. But they do not care. They will not stop. They will not stop. Like, sometimes I'm trying to cross the road, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna walk out. And you know, when you're in the US and you're like, they're gonna have to stop because I'm gonna walk out in the middle of the road. You're gonna have to come to a stop. Those people will like turn and go around you because they're not coming to a stop. But I, you know, sometimes I'm not gonna, you know, maybe 5% of the time, a handful of times, I'll get a driver that, you know, will go like, you know, come across, they'll stop and let you cross. But the majority of the time, they drive so horribly. Like, even just right here where I live, at least 2 or 3 car accidents since I've been here. Just crashing into each other. Scooters crashing into cars because nobody wants to stop. Nobody is giving the person with the right of way the right of way. They're just driving. And if there's a little space like this, they're gonna come out in the road and they're gonna turn. So even if you're driving, it is something to get used to because they drive. I thought Florida drivers were crazy. I would not drive here. I would not drive here. I would crash in 2 seconds. People would be behind me beeping because I'm not gonna go out in the middle of the road, right? I'm gonna wait my turn, but nope. There's no waiting the turns. There's no, you know, giving right away to the pedestrians. They're just gonna, boom. You just gotta wait. Wait like 5 minutes for every car to pass, and then you're like, all right, I can go now. Bad drivers are, oh gosh, it is horrible. It's horrible, but you know what? You're here, you gotta get used to it. You just, you know, adjust to it. It's still, I've been here almost 5 months or something, and I'm still adjusting to it because it's just so strange. They don't care. They'll hit you and keep going. So keep in mind when you come here, you do not have the right of way as a pedestrian. Look where you're going. Just wait. They're not gonna stop. They do not care. So keep that in mind. So that's one of the things I highly, highly dislike. So that's it for now, you guys. I wanted to keep this video short. I do have a couple more to touch on, but just like the food video, I will do that another time. Yeah, as usual, question, comments, go ahead and leave them below. I will get back to you as soon as possible. Be sure to give us a thumbs up, turn on the bell so you do not miss any of our adventures, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.